This homemade pizza dough recipe is a recipe that everyone who loves to cook should have in their recipe book. So if you want to see how I make it, keep watching. Alright guys, to make our homemade pizza dough, in my bowl here I have 3 cups of 00 flour, pizza flour. If you want to use all-purpose flour you can, or bread flour, you definitely can use that as well. But again, 3 cups of 00 pizza flour. I'm now going in with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 packet of instant yeast. Now this is the yeast that you do not need to proof, okay? So like I said, you could just add that yeast into your recipe and mix everything up and you're good to go. So now I'm adding in 1.5 cups of lukewarm water, or room temp, but definitely not hot, because you will kill your yeast. So again, 1.5 cups of lukewarm water. So we're going to go ahead and give this a good mix, okay, until our dough pulls together and you see that everything is mixed up, and you are going to be working with a somewhat tacky ball, which is okay for now because we are going to knead our dough, okay? So once it pulled together looking just like that, we're going to go ahead and add some flour to the counter, and then we are going to knead our dough, okay? And we're going to do this for about 5 to 10 minutes. Or once you see that your dough pulled together, whether it take 5 minutes, but if you see that it's still somewhat, being tacky, you just want to go ahead and don't mix it longer than 10 minutes, okay? 5 to 10 minutes is all you want to do. Looking just like this right here. And if it's still a little tacky, add just a little bit more flour until the dough pulls together, looking just like this here. And once you press your fingers into it and it bounce back, you are definitely ready for the next step, and that is proofing your dough, okay? Proofing meaning let it rise for about an hour and a half. So the bounce back is perfect. So we're going to get this into our oiled bowl, okay? You definitely want to make sure that bowl is oiled, that bowl is oiled, because a dry dough will not rise, okay? So definitely coat your dough ball in that oil, give it a good swoosh, mix, whatever, make sure it's coated, and then cover it and put it in a warm place, microwave preferably, or oven if it's not on, and let it rise for an hour and 30 minutes. So here we are here. Our dough is definitely ready. So our dough, guys, with all the bloopers, like I said, I'm not taking anything out, whatever little, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm saying, okay? You guys definitely understand what I'm trying to say here. So any bloopers will not be taken out from here on out, okay? So it is what it is. So once our dough is ready, you go ahead and punch all that air out. We're going to cut out our 2 dough balls. We're going to be making 2 pizzas. That recipe will give you 2 medium-sized pizzas, okay? Now, if you want to triple the recipe, go ahead and triple the recipe. I will post it down below in the description box for you guys to get, okay? So just check down below for that recipe. So here are all of the ingredients that we're going to be topping our pizza with, okay? So like I said, guys, get creative with it. It's the holidays. Halloween is right around the corner. Like I said, you can double this pizza recipe for you and your kids. Press out the dough for them to add their own toppings on. Guys, just get creative with it, okay? Add what you like to add on your pizza. So now we're going to take one of those dough balls and add it into my pizza maker here. Guys, I am so in love with this pizza maker. I originally saw this on TikTok and I literally had to get me one, but I did buy mine on Amazon because I found it way cheaper on Amazon, okay? Just a FYI. But again, this was like 2 years ago when I bought this. So I don't even know if they still sell it now. But again, I bought this 2 years ago. So yeah, and it was like $39 or something like that. So anyway, we got one of our pizza dough balls into my pizza maker here. And you want to go ahead and press that dough out and then make the little indentations around the dough. And what that's going to do is going to help your crust to kind of puff up around the edges, okay, which is what I love. And now I got my little pizza hole puncher here, and what that's going to do is going to prevent your pizza from puffing up in the middle, and it's going to help your dough to cook evenly, okay? Definitely help your dough to cook evenly. So if you don't have that little hole puncher, go ahead and get a fork and just poke holes all in the middle of your pizza dough, and again, it will keep your dough from rising. So now we're just adding all of our toppings on top of the dough, and we're just going to let this bake. And how this pizza maker cook, guys, it start off red, but once the pizza is done, it turns green. Okay, so it just pretty much let you know it cooks on its own. Again, it's red, but when the pizza is ready, the light is going to turn green. Now, if you don't have the pizza maker or you don't have this and don't want to use it, go ahead, cook it in the oven. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what to look for when your pizza is done, and that's those nice golden brown edges and all of that. And if you do cook it in the oven, cook it on 350 for about, again, 15 to 20 minutes, or again when you notice that the crust is nice and golden brown around the edges. And if you want to give it a little extra just go ahead and bake it for about another 5 to 10 minutes. So now I just got everything on top, added my homemade pizza seasoning, which I do have a video coming up for, so make sure you guys look out for that. I topped it with my pizza seasoning, and here it is here. Look at that, guys. It turned out perfect. But again, I like my edges to be a little darker, so I did close it for another 5 to 10 minutes. And here we are here. It is perfect. And that is pretty much it of me showing you of how to make your own homemade pizza dough. Now, as far as with the toppings, guys, use whatever you want. Totally up to you, but as you guys can see, I love combination pizzas. I love the onions, the olives. I just love everything on my pizza. So if you enjoyed my video, please give my video a thumbs up. Support my channel by subscribing. And until next time, you guys take care. Later.